All right. Hey. Hey, everyone. Let me turn this off here. Hi. Hi, everyone. This is a little pop-up session that we're doing today. Going into some stretching and restoring. So we got, as you can hear, we got our slow jams going. I had asked our Patreon members what giving them different options and themes for classes, and slow jam, stretch and restore was one of them. So we're doing it because people really wanted this theme. It didn't win the vote, but there were a lot of people who voted for it, so I still wanted to do it. Plus, sometimes we just need to stretch it out and not do anything too crazy to our bodies, and just move around and feel good. And what better to feel good to than some slow jam music? So hi, I'm Midnight. I am here in Chicago. Today is Wednesday. It's the first day of July. But I decided to try, I'm going to, on the first of the month, to kind of offer up the classes that I do to a specific organization. Last month we had asked people to donate to different organizations the very first month of the week, and I wanted to keep that going because I just think it's really important. There are a lot of really amazing organizations out there to support. So instead of donating to us, if that's something that you are feeling moved to do, we really encourage you to donate to a different organization. Let me put up the one that we are suggesting today. Brave Space Alliance is the one that we are suggesting for you to donate today. Check them out. They're an organization here in the South Side, or here in Chicago. They're on the South Side. They are Black-led, trans-led, queer-led, and they are a really amazing organization doing a lot of great work for the community. So I put their information into the class description as well, and a little blurb about them and their mission statement and their website, so you can donate to them directly or check out more. If you know of any other great organizations, go ahead, leave them in the comments. We would love to shout them out and do a class to try and raise awareness and visibility around them as well. For a class today, you will just need a mat or something to lay down on. We're just going to get kind of into it. I had planned this class to be earlier in the day, but we were figuring out some audio things and just some tech things. So that's why it's a pop-up class. It kind of pops up when it's going to happen. But it's just good. I haven't moved my body that much today. It's just good to get some movement into the spine. I'm feeling a little bit sore into my legs. So we're just going to open things up and stretch things out. And as always, still take whatever breaks you need to, modify whenever you need to. This is especially in this restorative. It's all about just feeling good in your body. It's always about that, but extra intention around that today. So let's get going. And plus we got these jams. We got this music happening right now. Yeah, this guitar. All right, I have a Spotify playlist on, so I didn't choose all of these songs, but I'm trusting this playlist to give us everything we want it to. Let me go back up to this. All right, gang. Okay. All right, friends. Starting here. Oh, actually, I should. Sorry, y'all. This is live. All right, just so I can see myself. Okay. All right, so go ahead, just start by sitting down. Sit comfortably, pull the belly in, lift up to the crown of the head, then place your hands onto your knees, down by your side. Take 3 big breaths. Inhale, filling up the lungs. Exhale, breathe it all the way out. And inhale, breathe in. Exhale everything out. Try and calm the mind, settle the body. One more deep breath in, fill the belly with air. Exhale, release it all the way out. Good. Drop the chin towards the chest. If you want to close your eyes, go for it. On the inhale, lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, pull the shoulders down and back behind you. So doing big shoulder circles. Inhale, lift the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, press the shoulders back and down. 2 more. Inhale, lift forward and up. Exhale, press back and down. You can let the hand sort of slide to where it needs to. Last one. Circle other way. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, lift them up towards the ears. Exhale, forward, pull them down. Again, inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward and down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. I can tell I have a little crick in my neck. Please do a little check-in of how this is feeling. Maybe one side feels tighter than the other. Keep the shoulders depressed down. Let the ear fall over to one side. Stretching out. Give yourself a gentle little nod of the head side to side. If you want to deepen the stretch, take the opposite hand, the way you're leaning, and reach it away, like you're trying to grab onto something. So there is effort into that arm. You can steady the head. If you want a little bit more, place these fingertips right on top. Don't pull on the head. You're just letting the weight of the hand deepen the stretch. And you can also rotate this opposite hand.
Just you and me, baby.
Sitting to the side of the neck, breathing. Bring the hands down onto the knees. Roll the head forward over to the other side. Oh, this is the crick in the neck side for me. So I'm gonna breathe into it. Extend that other hand. Maybe nod your head up and down. Oh, there's a little area that needs some extra time, like right there. That's where I feel it. You can hang out there a little bit more. Want to take that hand, place it on top, gentle weight of the hand pulling deeper, and you can rotate that hand, arm, all the way from the shoulder socket. Good, hands go back onto the knees, roll it to the center, bring it all the way up. Now we're going to jut the chin forward and lift up. So we're trying to stretch out these muscles. You're making kind of a funny face, like, but really stretch out the front of the neck. These muscles that come up here, and then come back. But again, just that much. I know it feels weird, but these muscles need to be stretched. We do so much forward leaning, so much like looking down. You need to work these muscles too. Sternocleidomastoid muscles. Sternocleidomastoid. You know. And down. One more. Front and up. Keep the head lifting back. So you're not just letting the head go. You're using the muscles to lift the chin up towards the ceiling and then do a gentle circling of the head around. Just half circles. Keep going here. I'm going to turn up this music a little bit more. I can't hear it. Yeah, some Erykah Badu. Bring it back centered. Nice work, everyone. All right, we're going to stack our shins on top of each other. If you can't do that, place one foot in front of the knee. So it's like you're going into sort of a crisscross applesauce sort of position, but they're not crossed all the way in. So one leg goes out into like, not quite a 90-degree angle, but the shin is parallel to the mat in front. And this foot can either go right in front of the knee, if you can get it there, or stack it on top of the knee. You want to try and get those shins parallel to each other. Maybe this is all you go to today. You're just right here trying to press that knee down. Or right here trying to press the knee down. Shift your hips side to side, sit up tall. If that feels good and you want more, you can start to sway it side to side and lean it forward. Ooh, get into those hips. Yeah. And I mean, we got these tunes playing, so we can dance to it. But also, it sort of helps do a little bit of a gentle moving into the joint. Especially, again, this is restorative. This is the first movement we're doing maybe of the day. Maybe this is going to be a warm-up to stuff that we're going to do later. But we want to gently ease into the joints. If those joints are already warm, we could like get into them and just hold a nice stretch, but for the start, you know, nice, easy. Good. Now, the leg that's on top, the opposite hand is going to grab onto that knee and give yourself a little twist. Go ahead and keep leaning forward, shine to the crown of the head, or you can sit up tall and twist. It's adding a little rotation. Other hand can either be right here by the side, or it can start to reach back behind you, increasing that stretch. I'm giving myself a gentle pull on the knee as well. I'm going to open up that heart back behind me. And if you want a little bit more, see if you can come down, maybe even hook that elbow. You can go to prayer hands or knuckles and press deeper. Draw the belly in. Feel that twist through the back. And deep stretch through the hip. Breathe. Bring it all the way up. Straighten this front leg out in front. Keep this knee tucked in. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, stretch it forward. As we do this, belly button lays on top of the thigh. Shine the heart forward, so we're not rounding. We're trying to lengthen forward. Flex the foot. Pull the toes back towards the knee, back towards your forehead. Let me show you what this looks like from the side. So it's right here. And I'm kind of sticking my tailbone out, and I'm flattening the back, and then leaning forward. This, I feel a way bigger stretch in the back of my hamstring than rounding. Not that rounding the spine isn't a thing you need to work on too, but just we're trying to focus on the hamstring here. Press the back of this knee down to the ground. Good. I'm going to face back this way. From here, come all the way up. Then take this leg out to the side. Keep this knee bent in. Point through the toes now to work that other plantar flexion. Elbow or hand goes in front of the thigh if you can get it there. If you can't get it there, you can set it on top, but put your hand down and try to twist yourself to get in front. Other arm reaches up and stretches over. Now the stretch again is active, so not just hanging out here like gravity do it. Reaching through the top arm and then pulling this hip away. So I'm actively pulling my hip and my shoulder apart from each other, increasing the stretch in the side body. Spiral the heart up towards the ceiling. Oh, that feels really good. I don't know about you. Doing it nice. Lengthen through the obliques. Good. Come all the way up. Yeah, last thing. Keep the knee tucked in. Cross the other one all the way over into a full spinal twist. Opposite hand of the knee that's up top reaches up, cross over either the elbow, or you can just take the hand onto the knee. Inhale, lengthen through the chest, lengthen through the heart, and then twist a little bit deeper. Other hand reaches back behind you and look behind that shoulder. Hold here. Inhale, the crown of the head. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Both sit bones planted on the floor. Yeah, come back center. Good. Undo the feet. Do a little point and flex to the feet. Try to get into those feet too. We ignore the feet. We ignore the toes a lot of times. Yeah. Alternate. Foot dancing. Again, this is also working posture. Try to sit as tall as you can. Notice if your shoulders are rolling forward, if you're hunching over. So get tall. That means you need to bend the knees a little bit. Bend the knees. That's okay. Open up through the collarbone. You can set your hands back behind as well. Good. Hold here. One foot pointed, the other foot dorsiflexed. Yeah. Try and stretch it back a little bit more. Good. And switch. Hold. Point both toes. Flex both toes. Point both toes. Flex. And we're switching to the other side. So stack the shins. And if you need to, put that foot down onto the mat. Otherwise, it's up on top. Trying to get the shins parallel to each other. Sit up tall. Maybe you just stay here. You try and push that knee gently down. Or maybe you start giving yourself a gentle sway and take it forward. Breathe into this stretch. I find that music, my body responds to music. So this music hopefully will help encourage you to slow down a little bit, go a little internal, check in, deepen the breath, give yourself a little more space in the lungs, space in the joints. Find that ooey-gooeyness. That's in all of our bodies all the time. We just don't always get to feel it because we're rushing around, we're tensing. There's a lot going on out in the world and out in lives. Just take this moment to center yourself. Be kind to your joints in your body. Even if this is feeling a little bit tight right now. Add that twist. Opposite hand of the leg that's on top or in front grabs on. Give yourself a twist. Other hand can reach back behind you. This hand can either stay up in the air or it can reach down towards the ground. Or if you're feeling real up for it can like spiral all the way around your back. Maybe grab onto your thigh or grab onto your pants. Choose wherever you want to go. If you want more, you can take that elbow down and press into it. Ooh, I got a little pop there. Again, always approaching this stuff with a gentleness. So we're not trying to force ourselves into any position. We're encouraging ourselves, working with our bodies, not against them. Developing a better relationship with our bodies and ourselves. It's what movement should really be about. Good, come all the way up. Straighten the top leg. Keep the other leg bent in. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, reach forward. We're doing a dance class tonight. It's Dance It Out Wednesdays. So every Wednesday night, I've been doing a different kind of dance class. And tonight we're going to be doing kind of a more dancer, like a traditional dance class. There'll be a warm-up, some technique, a little conditioning. It'll be really, really fun, but a different energy, more high energy. So I thought today was a good day to slow it down in the morning. Get that flat back, lengthen to the spine, try and flex the toes back towards you. This is also where I always notice like, oh, I need to trim my toes or oh, that callus is really growing pretty big right now. those pretty dancer feet, you know. They come all the way up, bring it out to the side, keep that knee tucked in, point through the toes, and bring the elbow down or bring the hand down. Reach the other arm up, pressing the hip into the floor as I stretch up and over. So that I'm not just inactive. I'm not just hanging out here without energy. I'm using my muscles to stretch deeper. It's harder. It's not as relaxing, but it makes your muscles work and it protects your joints. So the muscles are contracting to protect the joints, and gravity's not going to let those anything overstretch. Hopefully, that's the goal. Let's spiral the chest up towards the ceiling. Yeah, come all the way up. Take this leg, cross it all the way over. Both sit bones stay down on the ground if you can. Opposite arm reaches up, either cross over the elbow or hand onto the knee. Other hand spirals back up. Try and touch it to the floor for this one. Inhale, lift through the sternum. Exhale, twist. Look behind that shoulder. Feel a corkscrew motion from the tip of your tailbone up to the crown of your head. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, see if you can look and twist a little bit deeper. Now that little bit deeper is maybe like a millimeter or two. Inhale, lift. Exhale a little bit deeper, even if it's only in your mind. Come back center. Nice work. All right. Coming here, we're gonna work our feet a little bit more again. So I'm back on my tailbone. I'll turn a little bit sideways, and it's gonna lift my legs up. If this feels like too much, you can lay all the way down your back, but starting to engage your core too. Good. Then keep those feet flexed, dorsiflex, and rotate out and in. So I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it from the ankle. Don't let the knees move. Don't let the hips move. It's just from the ankle. I'm doing that E version and in version. Then point the feet, do the same thing. Just a little rotate, out and in, out and in. May feel kind of weird. It's okay. Circle the feet around. If you want to add a little more core challenge, you can go to like a boat pose. Circle other way. I'm like, my hands are trying to do it too. Good, hold. Yeah. All right, let's do a little bit of core. This is always good to engage through our core. So either holding right here or hands can go back behind you. Tap the toes down, lift the knees up. Tap down and lift. As you lift the knees, I'm tucking my tailbone underneath me. So look at my lower back. I'm rounding my back. Rounding. That rounding that I told you not to do before when we were stretching our legs. Now go for it. You have a tail, you're tucking it between your legs. You're tucking to a little ball. Tuck into a ball. Last two. Last one. Good. Open up to a butterfly position. Heels together. Good. Give yourself a little sway side to side. You can remove the fleshy parts of your glutes. Get your sit bones grounded down onto the floor. Good. Then open up your feet. Open up the soles of your feet like they're a book. And you're going to press your thumbs and just give yourself a little massage into your feet. I know some people have a thing about feet. I mean, I have a thing about other people's feet. But, and my feet are not pretty. Again, dancer feet. But, again, this is about developing a relationship with your body. So see if you can give your feet some love. They hold you up all day. They do a lot for you. We especially forget about the bottoms of our feet. Like a little massage into the arches. If nothing else, just giving it some love, giving it some intention for wellness. Good. Then lean yourself forward in that flat back, so not rounded. If you can bring your elbows down onto your knees and press a little bit deeper. You may not get that far. Also, if this is feeling crazy or you can't sit up, bring your heels out a little bit more away from you, and you should give a little more space to sit up a little taller or lean a little deeper. Everyone's bodies are different though, so it's really just finding what works for you, the sweet spot in your body. All right. Okay, bring your hands back behind you. Keep this butterfly position. We're going to do those same lifts. Tuck the pelvis under, lift up, and lower down. Maybe the feet come all the way to the ground. Maybe they just lower a little bit. And tail tucks in between your legs, and also come to this position here. Just curling into a little ball. Finding that balance. Draw the belly in deep.
Let's forget about the past and think about the
A few more. Keep breathing. Take a break whenever you need to.
Let's stay together.
Good. Last one. Yeah. Give yourself a little shake out on those legs. Turn it over into a quadruped, hands and knees. All right. Work into some cat-cows, rounding the spine and lengthening the spine. As we lengthen, keep the belly drawn in. Push through the palms. Open up through the chest. Bring it neutral spine, look over the shoulder, wag the tail, our happy dog. And we want to work that spine in all directions to keep it healthy, keep it mobile, circle around. Joseph Pilates would say that you're only as old as your spine. So as long as you keep your spine healthy, you keep your body healthy, and you're able to move like a young person. Circle other way. Oh yeah, get some Beyonce going. Hold it here. Bring your arms out in front, puppy dog stretch. Your chest goes down to the ground, hips stay over the knees. Look forward. You should feel a big stretch maybe in those armpits and shoulders. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to hold still with this song. So if you want to give yourself some gentle bounces, you can. Good, bring it all the way up. Step 1 foot forward, going into a nice long lunge position. Back knee can stay down, or you can tuck the toes and lift it up. Either way, you're pressing this opposite hip flexor down to the ground. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Also push that back heel back. So I'm feeling a stretch in my calf and also a little bit into my hip flexor. So now drop the back knee down if you haven't already. Flip the toes over. And sit yourself up a little bit taller and press that hip down. Keep going here. I'm just going to take that sticker off so you can see what I'm doing here. Good. And then take a little bit of a twist. So take opposite hand of the knee that's front, bring it onto that knee, and give yourself a little twist. Stretch that back arm back behind you. Look behind, keep the hip square, keep pressing the hip down towards the ground. Bring it back forward, straighten the front leg, weight into that back knee, flex the foot, hinge yourself over and rotate from the hip. It's like you're waving high. You want to do it from the hip bone. Plus, you can do a little booty bump to this song. Ow. Bend into that front knee again with that nice long stretch. If you can't tuck the back toes under, lift up. Opposite hand now stays down onto the ground and you rotate open. Good. Bring the same hand down in the inside of the foot and then rotate open to the other side. You can lean your shoulder into that knee. Keep pressing through the back foot. So bring it all the way down. Sweep this foot back behind you into a plank position. Just press here. Just feel this plank. Now I know you're like, what? This is restorative. It's okay. We need to do a little bit of strength. We don't need to, but we want to. Just a little bit of strength. And get into those joints. Pull the core in. Core needs to be strong to stabilize us for the rest of the day. Good. Then step the other foot forward, however you can get it there. Drop that back knee down and lean yourself forward, shining through the crown of the head. Knee can stay down, or you can keep that back leg lifted. Really pushing through the back heel, feeling a stretch into the calf and into the front of the hip. So hip flexors are those muscles on the front of the hip here, and they bring your knee. Think of like when you do high knees or marching, they lift your knee up. But they get really tight because we sit so much. So they get tight and they get short. They need to get stretched back out again. Otherwise, they pull on our lower back, and that's how we get lower back pain a lot of times. Good. Drop this back leg down. Untuck the toes if you haven't already. Then come all the way up. Yeah. Now this hip is going to want to shift back here. So I'm really focusing on pushing this hip down and forward. It's real. It's real. It's talking to me. I was gonna say angry. It's not necessarily angry. It's talking to me right there. Opposite hand goes onto the leg. Give yourself that twist. You can reach back behind you. You bring it back down. Shift your weight back onto the back leg. Flex the foot and rotate, waving high. And adding those little booty bumps if you want to. We also realized yesterday that the bar class, the disco bar class I did, our audio, our music was a little bit off sync of what I was saying. So the cueing wasn't quite right. So we think we fixed that today, but let us know if it sounds weird at all or if it doesn't sound like it's quite on. So it's harder to tell with this class than with bar. I don't feel on beat necessarily. Good. Bring it forward. Tuck the back toes back. Lift up. Yeah, keep this hand down. Other hand lifts up. And that nice rotation. Well, I am grooving to the music, so maybe you can tell if I'm on beat or not. You bring it down, hand goes to the inside of the foot, lift up, find that balance. Keep stretching that back leg long. I always have to remember to press through the toes. Bring it all the way down, step back into your plank position. Lower yourself down as slow as you can. We're gonna try for 8 counts, we'll see. Bend the elbows, here we go. Actually, let's wait for the music. Speaking of on beat, here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down. Lift up to the crown of the head. Feel that big back extension, squeeze your ankles back behind you. Clasp the hands behind the back. Pull shoulders back, lift up. If you can't clasp the hands behind your back, then just reach the arms back behind you. Otherwise, you have them interlaced, pulling back like you're on the bow of a ship. Give that back extension, open up to the heart. So good to combat all that forward lean we do. Bring it all the way down. Rest your head to one side. Bend the knee. Reach back. If you can grab onto the one foot, great. If not, you can try and wrap a towel, or you can just reach for it. You don't have to go all the way. Let the other leg go down. And then just stretch this foot in. Push the hip down to the ground. And if you can't reach it, just try and drive the heel in towards your glute. Switch over to the other side. Grab back if you can. Pull the heel towards the glute, and then notice here is your hips lifting off. If your hips are lifting off, that's a sign that you have tight hip flexors. Or if pushing the hips down to the ground, you feel a really deep stretch. Another sign you have tight hip flexors. Good. Trying to grab onto both feet. If you can't grab on, again, just try and keep both heels in. Won't be here long, I promise. If you can, lifting up. Feel that big stretch. Trying to get your knees down and opening up more through the heart. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, push it back into a child's pose. Knees go wide, big toe barely touching. Shift your weight side to side. Bring it to a quadruped. Shoot one arm underneath the gap. Feel that stretch. You can even massage on top of your shoulder here. Use your weight to pull, lean into it. Switch over to the other side. Just over gentle sway, roll around. Good. Lay all the way into your stomach. We're almost there, team. Opening up the shoulders the other way. Take one hand, put it in a goalpost position, 90-degree cactus position. And then roll yourself over towards that arm. You feel a big opening up in the shoulder. If you want more, top leg can reach back behind you, so you're really rolling over. Let me have it here so you can see it this way. So I'm really rolling myself over that shoulder. You can rest the head all the way down and pushing the shoulders down to the mat. If you have it in your practice or you want to try, you can also try reaching back and grabbing onto that leg and kicking back into it. So I mainly want you to focus on stretching and opening up the shoulder, opening up the front of the chest, pec minor. Switch over to the other side. Other way. I know, it's probably the dancer in me, but I just think they're just better with music, right? Just hold things a little longer, a little more entertaining. Body just feels it more. We got some good jams on. Fingers crossed that this video does not get taken down. Whenever we don't own the rights to the music, we always kind of throw the dice as to whether those who own the rights to the music will let us use it and keep the video up or not. So that's the advantage of watching us live, but because you'll at least get to see us then. But hopefully, usually, most of the time they let us use the music because, you know, it's full advertisement for their songs too. Lifting all the way up again, go to that big, nice cobra stretch. Keep the shoulders rolled down your way. Good. Bring it all the way back. Whew. Let's go back to a seated position. Whatever seated position you started at the beginning of this whole movement, this practice, go back to that. In fact, if you can, maybe let's try going into a lotus position or half lotus. Take one foot and tuck it into that hip crease. If you want to go full lotus, take the other foot and lift it up and over and tuck into that hip crease. You do not have to. This is like ow on your knees. Not worth it. And just go to crisscross applesauce or any other position. Sit up tall, land through the crown of the head, hands behind the head, boss pose. I almost always end with this position. I almost always, when I wake up in the morning, start with this position too. It's just so good to open things up, breathe, lateral side bend, reach one elbow down, spiral the other elbow up, keep the belly pulled in, keep the butt down on the ground, up over to the other side. Hopefully this made you feel a little more stretched out. Ooh, yeah, got some sirens going on outside. Hopefully this made you feel a little more in your body. Release it down. Hands go back onto the knees. Take 3 big breaths again. Inhale. Taking a moment, just checking back in with your body, seeing if there's any changes from the beginning of class. Trying not to judge it, just honoring wherever it is. Feeling up through the belly, releasing all the air. Giving some gratitude for showing up today, gratitude for your amazing bodies, whatever they were able to do today. Even if you just watched today, just connecting together, being here with one another, sharing energies. Slowly blink your eyes open. Take your hands together, fluffing our aura. Put in the intention, the gratitude, all the good juju you want for yourself and for others in between your hands. Give it a little shake out. Cross up top, in the middle, down low. Lift it up and let it pour down. Yeah. Awesome work, movers. Thank you for joining me today. This slow jam stretch restorative time. Here, let me throw this back up again. Again, I'll be asking for incentive donations to us today, and I mean anytime really that you feel like it. Go to Brave Space Alliance. Check them out. They are doing really great work in Chicago. If you are not in Chicago or if you don't feel moved to donate to an organization in Chicago, please look up someplace in your area that's doing really amazing work in advocacy. But these are really, I don't know, really important just to give more visibility to these organizations that are making a difference. So just wanted to, least I could do, take the first of every month to point out different organizations and give a little acknowledgement and gratitude and thank you, and donate ourselves to different places. Tonight we will have our Dance It Out Wednesday, so we'll do a dance class later on tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time. This Saturday we have Tone to the Tempo, where we are doing compound movements like squats and deadlifts and lunges, and all to the beat of the music. So now we got our music sync figured out. I think we're good to go there. It's 4th of July, so, you know, get a little workout on before maybe you go celebrating or doing whatever you're going to do safely, social distantly. And I'm going to try doing these pop-up workouts every weekday is my goal and my plan. But again, you know, I'm giving myself the space to let things change, be flexible with it. But hopefully we'll be doing these pop-ups and Monday through Friday or close to every day, where it's just seeing our bodies moving together, something that's not too crazy, where it's not going to kill you so you can't move the next day, a daily movement practice that I can have and that you can have if you so choose, just to get your body and your blood and your energy and everything working. All right, friends, thank you so much. Check us out on YouTube, check us out on Patreon, check us out on social media, all the things that are up there, website, all that good stuff. And we hope to see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Happy moving.
I see us in the park, strolling the summer day.